What's up, YouTube? It's Fly Jai, and today I got the drop for y'all. My name is Jai, and you're watching The Drop. Alright, so, man, the NFL been a little crazy. But look, this is going to be the first episode or first video I have of this thing I want to do called The Drop. So basically, it's going to be me talking about things happening in the NFL or the NBA, like trades, people getting fired, stuff like that. Important things, things people want to hear. So, first, I want to start off with the Panthers. They have hired Matt Rule. Now, they just gave him a $60 million 7-year contract with the Carolina Panthers. It's pretty crazy. He was a coach at Baylor and Temple before. He had a $6 million buyout from Baylor. Let's talk about his past and how he started off. He was previously, back in 2012, the last time he had an NFL job, he was an O-line assistant for the Giants. And then he went to Temple. And his third season at Temple, they went 10-2. And then the year after that, they won their first bowl since 1967. So what it looks like is this guy kind of knows what he's doing. And then at Baylor, in 2017, his first year, they were 1-11. Second year, 2018, 7-6. And by 2019, this past season, they were 11-3. And that ties them for the most wins in school history. So based off what I'm seeing from this coach, he seems to kind of know what he's been doing, but I know he's coming from college, so it's going to be a different game, and it's going to be a transition he has to learn to make. And he's going to be replacing Ron Rivera. But one thing I was hearing is, does this mean they want to keep or start over? I mean, and when I say keep, I'm talking about with Cam Newton, because he's injured right now. And there's not really a estimation of when he'll be back right now. So the conversation is, will this mean they're trying to restart their team, or they're still working with Cam Newton? So, yeah. Next, we have the Giants. Man, I'm a Giants fan, and I was a little bit disappointed when I heard this news, man. Joe Judge, former receivers coach for the Patriots. Listen to this. Receivers coach. He's never had a head coaching job. He's never had a head coaching job, and he's never been a coordinator in the NFL. He was a special teams coach before that. Since 2012, he didn't get a receiver's job till last year. And thing about this is, I just think it's crazy how because at first they had Rule. Rule was their number one option, and he was gonna go in to meet with the Giants until he got hired by the Panthers. But what I had heard on ESPN, all this information is coming from ESPN, where I got the articles I read and everything. But I heard on ESPN that he had called the Giants saying, if you can offer me the same $60 million, I will sign with you. And they said no. So they declined this coach who looks like he knows what he's doing and he knows how to build a team and build what he wants, to hire a receivers coach from the Patriots, who have a terrible receivers this year. They had terrible receivers this year. So I don't understand what could make you hire a guy who's never head coached before or been a coordinator as your head coach. And to me, it's very disappointing that you can, because I know for a fact that there are better choices out there. I know for a fact. And we don't know how this guy is as a head coach. We don't know what he'll do. So there's a possibility he could be great. But I'm saying, based off his resume, I know there's people with better resumes you could have chose. And that's a fact. I know you could. But yeah, so he's never been a head coach. Oh man, this is gonna be his first head coaching job. So let's see how the Giants do this year. I heard they have only won 12 games since they won the Super Bowl, and apparently that is the worst in the NFL. So let's hope we can turn that around. We have a top something pick. I didn't check, but we have a very high pick this year. So yeah. And last but not least, this is a little bit older news. The Cowboys hire McCarthy. Now, Mike McCarthy, hired from, well, he didn't coach this year, I don't think. It said he coached the Packers from '06 to '18. So yeah. But yeah, the Cowboys picked him up. They felt like he could develop the talent they had that they believe, because they think they're a Super Bowl team. That's what the owner thinks. Whatever that crazy guy's name is, I don't even remember. So yeah, R.I.P. to Jason Garrett's career. Just want to say that real quick. Moment of silence, please. All right. He formerly coached with the Chiefs from '95 to '98. I think he was a coordinator for all these teams till the Packers. Saints 0 to 2000 to '04, 49ers in '05, and the Packers from '06 to '18. And that's when he was a head coach that whole time. And he had won a Super Bowl with the Packers, so he seems to know. But he did have an all-time great quarterback in Aaron Rodgers to be working with, so I guess he could really call what he wants with a quarterback like that. But yeah, so he won Super Bowl 45 in 2011. And he went 7-3 against the Cowboys while coaching Green Bay. So I guess that was another factor in them wanting to pick him up, thinking if you can't, they must know what to do to beat us, so they must know what to do to help us win. I guess that's what was coming across this owner's mind. And yeah. So those are the 3 new coaches in the NFL from this past week, I believe. I know these 2 were today. And they have not signed Joe Judge. Yes, they have not signed Joe Judge's contract, so they don't know how much he's making yet. And it didn't say anything about McCarthy. I hadn't checked beyond what I had seen. But yeah, these are the 3 new coaches in the NFL. Now there's also, I heard about the Redskins, but I don't know if I even want to talk about that, because Redskins never be good. Never be good. I don't know about all that. But yeah, I think it's pretty crazy about these Giants, and I think the Panthers have some potential with this new head coach they got. And I honestly think the Cowboys might too, seeing how this guy performs, see what he can do with Dak and Ezekiel Elliott. And yeah, this has been The Drop. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.